G'day everybody, this is Jason and today we're going to learn about makeBeat. So we don't just want to use someone else's beats every time, at least I don't. So why don't we go ahead and see how we can make our own beats. So there's another function that earsketch provides us to use to do this. It's called makeBeat, what we're learning about today. And here's the API signature for makeBeat. It takes a sound file and a track number, a starting measure, and then a 16th notes pattern that kind of describes how we're going to make our beat. Let's look at each of those just a little bit more before we dive in. The first one we've seen before, it's similar to fitbeat. It tells you which track number to put the beat onto. And the same for starting measure. It's like where do we want the sound to start from. And makeBeat has a string for its fourth parameter, and this string is made up of zeros, plus, minus, and in some more advanced forms you can actually also put more than just a zero. You can have numbers there as well, but we'll only be doing 0 and plus and minus. Now if you take a look at the makeBeat display here, you'll see what I've represented is a beat that has a 0 with 3 pluses after it, and then another 0 with 3 more pluses. So what that is it's taking that sound and it's playing just the beginning of it for 4/16ths of a measure. So remember, one measure is a 4/4 beat here, and so makeBeat breaks that down into 16ths. So each letter that's in our string, and the string is all the letters between the quotes, is what makes up a makeBeat. And so you can see that the 0 means start playing the sound, plus means keep playing it, and then we get a 0 that says stop playing the sound here, start playing it again from the beginning of that sound for another 4 beats, and then a 0 with a minus means just play 1/16th of it and then play nothing. The minus means just have a rest, or musical rest, and then 3 more zeros, again play a 16th, a 16th, another 16th, and play 2/16ths of the sound, and then 2 more 16ths at the end. So we're going to put this into the code editor and we'll see what that looks like. So I've gone back into the code editor and I'm going to create a new file and save this as my makeBeat script. And let's put in the sound to make that make our beat for us. First of all, we'll give it a comment. So we're going to use a constant here to assign our sound to. So the constant is the makeBeat sound. I'm going to equal that to the makeBeat 3. Main beat 3, and so then we also have our beat pattern that we want to use, and this is going to be the sound for 4 measures, another 4/16ths, sorry, and then pause, and 3 and 2 at the end. And we want to call the makeBeat function with our makeBeat sound from track 1, start at position 1, and use our beat pattern. Let's run that. We can see we've got 1 measure of our makeBeat. And so you can see that the pattern of the sound up here follows what we have in this string. So go ahead and experiment with that and try your own sound file and your own sound pattern. So it's a good point to maybe pause and try that out. I'm going to add the same line a couple more times. So I want to have a pause maybe between my sound and put this one on track 2 and this one on track 3 perhaps. Actually I can put them all on track 1. If I run that, you can see they're all grouped together, so that will just repeat it but maybe I want to pause here just so we can kind of see a break. There's a break there, and you can see the pattern again. So that's makeBeat. And next up, if you follow along with the code, we're going to show you how to use this makeBeat without having to repeat it over and over in our code to get it to generate one. So look forward to teaching you how to use the for loop and get your makeBeats really rocking.